Hello and good day, good viber. It is your girl Esther Joy coming at you with another video. On this channel, we love to talk about love, light, joy, and peace. So if you, my friend, enjoy spreading those vibrations to the planet, then hit subscribe to officially join the Good Vibes Delivery family. And fam, without further ado, let us hop into today's pick a card reading video. We are going to be talking about, as suggested by Wampy Vermarine. Please comment down below. Shout out to you for suggesting this get out of your own head pick a card reading, and I apologize if I butchered your username. Yes, so thank you so much for suggesting though, because I'm really excited to do this reading. I want to know where we might not be, where we are in our own head, and of course where we're not seeing the bigger picture or the smaller picture. So of course the question is really, in what pile are you drawn to? So without further ado, we have pile 1 and we have pile 2. Well, you should have your pile checked by now because we're starting with pile 1, pile 2, timestamps down below. Alright, hello pile 1, how are you? This is your beautiful card, but before we begin, I am being called to tell you guys that working with red jasper or amethyst, very, very useful during this time. So sending the intention that during this reading, my amethyst and red jasper will be just sending off even more encouraging positive vibes your way, fam, so that we can help get each other out of our own heads and into the way of the divine. Okay, alright, so as we're flowing in today's reading, your card says, so it is. So it is says, so it be, it is so for you and me. We will be what you see, so choose to sow your chosen seed. Watch the crop grow, so it is, so I know. Okay, so group 1, I am seeing that during this time you may be cultivating something, and I'm already getting an idea, or I'm getting a picture of someone like pulling the plant out of, like pulling the crop, uprooting the plants. So I'm either getting weeding, but I might also be getting, for some of you, might be just like checking on your plants too soon, you know, like, is it ready yet? And it's like, no, it's not ready yet. But for some of you, perhaps it's more about upweeding or weeding out something, so it's necessary to uproot certain plants around your crop. Okay, so group 1, you guys hopped out as a tower as I am doing this reading intuitively. The tower is a beautiful card, especially in reverse. Like, you guys got it in reverse, which to me signifies that, you know, that little guy is flying up. Okay, so whatever I'm hearing crown communication that took place that kind of shook you, allowed you to kind of see with your third eye. Maybe there was a sign that triggered your third eye to perceive of something. Or for some of you, this is like a wake-up call about where your future is headed, okay? What is your future vision, and are you actually visioning the future that you want for yourself? Is your foundation firm? With the tower coming out, group 1, you know, it is firm in one way, but no, right now it's not as firm as it could be. It's not as secure as it could be. I'm pulling up your so it is card because I'm kind of getting, for you guys, group 1, like right now you're just kind of like, the world is like slapping you and you're just like, okay, like, so it is. but you've chosen to sow some seeds, and I think right now you're upweeding some things, and that is, you know, literally you're being pulled up. Maybe your little guides are pulling you up along. There might be some certain things. I'm just getting that, like, such a satisfying. This is gonna be satisfying reading. I already know. Okay, so, beautiful. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out one more card for you guys, but two more cards fell out. We have Temperance and we have the King of Swords. Okay, so group 1, beautiful group 1. I want you to know with Temperance that right now you might be going through some tower moments, and you know, things might just be shaking up, okay? You're gonna have like a reality check. And when I mean reality, I more mean about what your future looks like, because there will be a physical significance that will kind of shake you up for the better, I'm getting. And with Temperance, this is just confirming that this is first of all, everything is in divine balance, so I got Law of Karma, so maybe some of you know what that is. For many of you, again, I'm seeing the crown here, and there's a crown in the tower. So there is definitely, you know, this is all being divinely led, and your crown chakra, so the communication that you're getting from your guides and, you know, your higher selves at this time is really wanting you to know that first of all, seek connection with your guides during this time, and expanding your crown chakra. But right now I'm seeing, whether you like it or not, group 1, your crown chakra is expanding and it's affecting the physical in some way. With the King of Swords, I'm gonna call you out, group 1, because hey fam, we're a fam here on the Good Vibes Delivery Train, so I want you to know that you might actually be you might be uprooting things that, let me just pull out another card. You might be uprooting things that seem illogical right now, okay? Like right now I'm thinking, like, in the beginning of the reading, you're uprooting something, and I was confused, and I think you might have been confused if you were uprooting a part of your crop or not. But we're seeing that whatever you are uprooting, whatever you are mentally, you know, clearing your communication from, right now you might feel like it is illogical, or also you might feel like you had to balance this illogical thought in your head. Okay, so for you guys, this has to do with your self-worth, okay? Alright, so we're getting out of our own head, okay? If we really, now I get the whole picture. My throat chakra is going a little bit, and I'm seeing a lot of blue in here, okay? But more so, intuitively speaking your truth about what you want to see in the future is going to help you get out of your own head. Group 1. Also, I want to say that right now, you guys might, I'm almost getting, with 7 of Swords being the back of deck energy, okay, let's talk about that, because now it makes a little bit more sense that I pulled some more cards, just to see how we could, get out of our own head. We evaluated the situation, kind of. You guys might be worried about your future right now, or some kind of physical manifestation that happened had you kind of shook, gave you a wake-up call, okay? With the 7 of Swords, I see this as a good card, because you have 5 whole swords with you, okay? But you couldn't carry the other 2. Do you know why you couldn't carry the other 2? Because it would have hurt you if you tried to carry all 7 of the swords, okay? What silly man would really carry that many swords? Too many, okay? You gotta count your blessings, group 1. You gotta count the things that you do want to communicate with. And, with the King of Swords being in reverse, you might feel like, let me just make sure. Okay. you might feel like you're losing those swords, or oh my gosh, the Six of Swords was the next card. There's so many swords. There's a lot of stuff about being in your head, but also seeing the physical reality. And also feeling like you need to start fresh in the physical. Before I start ranting a lot, let me just take a minute to breathe, and so I word myself so I can continue to communicate. Yes, okay, so tapping into your energy, group 1, and also just having, like, I won't say I feel bombarded, but you might have so much that you're mentally thinking about that you are either letting certain things slip away, which is for the best. You might see that old thoughts are shedding at this time, and a part of getting out of your head is accepting that, accepting, first of all, the illogicalness of certain things, but more so when it comes to survival, understanding that certain thoughts are better left unthought of, or rather moving your mindset away from those thoughts every time they come. For you, group 1, definitely switching it up. You might be just like too much logically in your head. You might be worried because things don't seem very logical to you right now. They might seem very kind of like up in the air, uncertain. You feel like you're winning overall, but there is some loss that you might feel a bitterness towards. But I'm seeing that you're moving your mindset away from it, okay? Moving forward with the Temperance and the Tower, we know that the divine is going to be giving you a sign. They're going to be giving you a wake-up call. That is, I can see it in the cards, and you might have already gone through a little bit of a wake-up call, I'm hearing, for some of you. You might have had just this connection with the divine that came, and that really sparked some future thoughts for you, okay? Going forward for you, group 1, I want to address the 3 other cards that I pulled for, I guess, being in your head. In terms of, I guess, the physical? Because now this is a lot of mental. So, you guys, I will say this right now. I'm not gonna, pull this for too much longer, okay? I don't want the reading to be like a million hours, but I am seeing that mentally you guys are balancing something. You kind of feel like it's illogical, or that the money is not coming to you, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles being in reverse, okay, or your physical manifestations aren't coming to you, or you're not worthy of them, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles being in reverse, when I wanted some clarification on this. So I feel like the divine is smacking you with your self-worth, okay? They want you to start over. They want you to start fresh, okay? They want you to get out of your head of what you are perceiving physically, because they want you to understand some things just don't make sense. And they're not supposed to make sense. Or at least they're not supposed to make logical sense, and you need to accept that. Okay, group 1, you need to accept that. They want you to start fresh. They want you to move your mindset away, or just kind of, for some of you, I'm just getting that you're very logical thinkers. You might just be in your head a lot, logically thinking, how does that make sense? I don't know how this is going to work out, but the divine really wants you, to get out of your head by literally being more logical with things. I want you to know that they definitely want to send you signs about your future, or what you can expect for your future, and they want you to start fresh, okay? They want you to go forward and trust on them. Okay, trust on the divine, trust in the logical ways, with the Fool really being, this is the final card, tarot card for you guys. The Fool really just, for me, is showing that you guys need to kind of have that foolish energy, okay? Like, you need to be more logical, you need to get more silly with yourself, you need to get more, I'm saying more grounded, but you need to just, allow yourself to have fun of the possibilities of what could be, instead of already having all of the analytics and the logic already thought out, or at least understand that, you know, you can only win so much by having everything already thought out. But those two other swords, right, where you're going with your mindset, you need to keep it fresh. You need to drop what you're perceiving of, I'm really seeing, in the physical. Yeah, because you might be in your head a bit about that. But just drop. You need to continue going forward with that new, fresh energy. Allow yourself to have fun. Allow it to be silly. Know that the divine really wants to communicate with you. Okay, so, like, I want to acknowledge that you got, like, a lot of crown, you got a lot of solar plexus chakra energy here. There is a calling for you to stand in your self-worth, and to allow yourself to manifest by cutting those expectations you have put on yourself and have mentally made you feel like if it doesn't logically make sense, then it's not going to come, and I don't know how I'm going to do this. You just need to understand that there's a balance. Do look for the signs. Yes, definitely look for the signs. You guys have 2 cards from my focus deck that I have pre-pulled for you guys. And the first one is vibration, and vibration says, how high does it go? Higher than I know. How to soar higher. Flow, allow, trust, and know your vibration is much higher than this, so let that low stuff go. Smile, gratitude, thank you, pleasure, pure as snow. Connected up above with this body down below. Planting a seed of light, watching it all grow. Okay, beautiful, okay? You have a seed of light. You are weeding out the things that are not serving you. Sometimes that even means just walking away from your crop and allowing it to grow. Allowing yourself to maybe even plant some more seeds if you are worried about that, group 1. But I'm seeing that you were fine, and you might just actually be in your head a bit about this physical manifestation, and you can drop that. Just allow yourself to continue and trust that everything will go, because your vibration is rising, and the things that you have planted are going to start coming in the physical for you to perceive of, as you build your future vision. And now you have listen, and listen says, we talk but often forget to receive on the other end. We depend on our own words to glisten, but they rust. We must learn to trust the silence, so the signs can be seen. Then the words we receive will be pure and will gleam. Okay, so this is tying right into listening to when the divine is sending you signs, okay? Your vibration is rising, and the divine definitely wants you to know that as your vibration continues to rise, you are going to have to, when I was reading this, I got a sense of, like, someone's internal mind just is like, yada, 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 okay? And just need to meditate. You just need to allow that chatter to slowly wind down, okay? Allow yourself to listen, because by listening, by allowing yourself that space at this time and listening to the divine through the many ways it is showing itself to you, as you tap more into your fool mode. And I do not mean you're a foolish person by any way. You're just more playful and more open-minded to the possibilities that are presented to you, okay? The divine is definitely presenting to group 1 some beautiful opportunity to test your faith when it comes to listening to the signs that are being given to you in order for your vibration to rise. Okay, so I'm going to actually pull out one card from my yoga deck, okay? And I love this. deck, but I'm really feeling like movement is a beautiful way to end today's reading. So you guys got through the whole stretch, and as you can see, you can do this lying on your back after this reading. And the affirmation that goes along with this stretch is, I am well supported by my strong and subtle body. Yes, indeed you are, okay? You are one beautiful being, okay? And I'm seeing that the divine is jumping through holes for some of you, okay? And you don't need to worry about how your physical manifestations are going to come place. Trust me. Just cut that out, okay? I want you to focus on how you can more approach life in a spontaneous and open way, allowing and trusting and listening to the signs that you see, group 1. Okay, so I really do hope that you enjoyed today's reading and you press that thumbs up right now so I know so and can continue to make more videos like this one. I love connecting to you guys in the comments, so feel free to leave in the comments what part resonated with you, any suggestions for future Pekka card readings, and of course I want you to know that this is a test, and a part of the test is to see how much you can help yourself, group 1. I will see you in a future video, and I'm sending you lots of love. Hello, group 2, how are you? It is about time we hop into your reading now. So this beautiful card, I love it. I really enjoyed painting this one. It's titled Past, and before we hop into the card and the reading, I am being called to tell you guys that you can work with blue turquoise. I have a little one right here that I like, thinking about making chocolate. And we also have yellow jade. Okay, so anyways, I'm sending the intention that my crystals will just be sending some vibes, some nice healing vibes to you guys, and help you get out of your own way and more into the divine flow. Okay, so without further ado, group 2, let's hop into your reading. Your card is titled Past, and Past says, where did I come from? Who lurks in my past? Did I grow in love? Now I accept the lasping waves of time, progress my journey's run, unraveling past threads to weave in perfect fun. Wow, okay. So as the card suggests, I'm seeing that there can be possibly someone in your past that is distracting you. That's just what I'm getting right now. Okay, group 2, feel free to call me out in the comments down below. Alright, but without further ado, let's just see what we can get from the tarot, and we will hop into your reading. It's a lot of cards, but we will take Death. Alright, so the first card, which represents you, group 2, is Death. Okay, so for me, Death is a beautiful card because it reminds us that we are all temporary here in our human flesh bodies, okay? We are, of course, eternal beings that are infinite in our nature, but as it goes for Mama Gia, she's continuously dying and rebirthing herself. And because we're part of her, we will eventually die and rebirth as something else. No, I went on that rant for you, group 2. Maybe someone has passed in your life and it has been hard to getting over that death. Now, maybe they have not passed in the traditional way that life leaves a person. Maybe they just have died from your mind, or you no longer talk to this person, or you know, something happened, they're no longer in your life and they're dead to you, okay? Yeah, I was gonna say, or you're dead, group 2, but then how would you be watching this video unless you're one of the ancestors? In that case, what is up, ancestors? Much love and light and blessings to you all. Okay, anyways, whoever you are, group 2, you are death, okay? Maybe you're feeling like death, or maybe some loss is on your mind right now, and it's kind of getting in your head, okay? Someone from the past loss, maybe you lost a part of yourself. This can go many ways, okay? But something died, and it is from the past, obviously, and it's keeping you back, and it's keeping you in your head, okay? And that's why I'm addressing it in this reading today, okay? So group 2, without further ado, we're gonna get some information about the overall energy of this energy that you're feeling in your head. Okay, and we also want to get, we got the 6 of Pentacles, and of course we would like to get some more info. Okay, okay, so you guys got the, before I go any further, sometimes I swear Spirit works so fast before I know what's going on, like, okay, so you guys got the 6 of Pentacles, and this is representing some of, okay, so, alright, I got the 6 of Pentacles, and I'm getting for some of you are giving, how are you giving too much? You're giving to a dead horse, okay? You can't give to a dead horse and expect it to move the way an alive horse would, okay? Queen of Swords. Wow, I just want to say that I find it so divinely beautiful that you group 2 got the Queen of Swords. I want to say that mentally you're actually quite sharp, and you're quite keen to what you allow within your mental fear, or your awareness, yes. So I want to say that this 6 of Pentacles to me, it almost gives me past energy, but more like someone owes you, or you feel like you owe someone, or it's more of like a balance. Like, if this person passed away, say, then you would say it's only just that you give some of your resources to honoring them, which is totally understandable, group 1. But let's see if we can get some further information on your pain points, and also some galactic guidance as well. Okie dokie. Alright, thanks. Thank you. Alright. Okay. So group 2. I want you to know that you are very, what's the word? You are, like, of the 2 files, you're definitely the funner one, or at least I'm almost getting like the mom friend. Anyways, back on topic of how you are in your mind, alright? With the 6 of Pentacles, you have probably been feeling like, I need to think about this because it's only a balance. But I feel like you are almost thinking too much about it with the 4 of Pentacles, okay? You're kind of holding on to something in your mind, or maybe... Okay. I'm gonna pull out one more card, just to make sure I'm understanding the message. Okay. Alright. So, overall, I want you to say that the back of deck energy is 5 of Cups. Now, 5 of Cups, he doesn't look too happy. He sees he sees 3 of the cups are spilled. Do you think that they're focusing on those 2 cups? They're there. They're good. But this being is kind of focusing on the disdain in life. There's kind of found something that they don't like. For some of you, I'm also getting you need to stop drinking so much, okay? I'm gonna call you out on this channel, fam. If that is you, much love and light. Cut those ideas that it is anything other than your choice and move on. But with the death, and I can see that for some of you, if someone has died, you might be turning towards some emotional habits that are not very healthy for you, okay? And that's really what's going on here. So it's not really even much as about your head. You're just kind of acknowledging and are aware of this situation, and it is on your mind because there might be, okay, there's a lot of messages coming in, and I want to make sure I can word it in a way that best suits and serves everyone, but is also valuable and will help you. Alright, so I want to start off by saying I don't know why I feel like giving you a disclaimer. Group 2, we are all a family here. If there has been a loss, an emotional loss that you have been dwelling on, and for some of you, someone may have said they're worried about you financially, or they just see that, or you might just see that you might not be stepping into your self-worth. You might be holding back when it comes to really physically being there, showing up. I want you to know, with the card being passed, that something from the past is affecting your communication, group 2. I mean, obviously. But whatever this was from the past, I'm kind of getting like a draining energy. I'm kind of getting like the energy the other party was giving that died. It wasn't really, I don't think you would call them out on it, but I guess I'm calling them out on it. It wasn't really equal. Or you might have felt like you had to hold on extra tight when you were around them. And if you feel like you have to hold on, or you have a scarcity mindset around that person or party, then that is just, of course that's a reflection that you should take into account to yourself, and the more you take responsibility for it, the more you can change it, and allow yourself to kind of give more freely, equally give and take. But I'm definitely getting, for you guys, coming out of your own head, it's about giving to yourself as much or even more as giving to others, okay? Especially during this time, if you are going during a time of emotional grieving, that you might want to not hold tightly to what you have in a scarce way, but more understand that you have a strong foundation such that you can give. You can definitely give where you need to give. But also understand and call out and, step into your self-worth and step into your embodiment of the light that you are. When it comes to other people that might be showing you that emotional side of yourself where you feel like your vision isn't working, or that is showing you the parts that are not really helping your worth. Let me pull another you want to, I feel like for a lot of you were learning, and something in the past that you had learned, it really affected you. Especially, this could be like a career or financial endeavor. But, I want you to know that getting out of your head means to getting out of your head for you guys, it's definitely about accepting the past as the past, and that with the death card, whatever the past was is changing, and don't let those past emotions kind of, with the Five of Cups, of course, there's a lot of change that's happening. If something happened where you were emotionally upset or disdained, know that this is to, first of all, reveal the stability that you still have, the structure that you still have, but also to promote you to speak up, either about something about your past that didn't work out, to prevent you from repeating pretty much history, okay? Repeating something, either repeating being with someone or repeating following the same kind of habits for yourself. Okay, group 1. I'm sorry, group 2. Group 2. So with that, I'm definitely seeing that you guys are mentally very solid. For the most part, you're aware of what's going on. Kudos to you for that, group 2. I want you to know that now is the time to give to yourself as much as you give others. There should be a balance. Sometimes you have to give yourself a little extra if you feel like you got to give others a little extra, if you know what I'm saying, okay? So understand that you have enough to give. Yeah, I'm really getting that you're stable, okay? That the loss that you had also helped show your stability, and it's also going to help you call out some demons, and also call yourself out on some habits and actions you've been doing, group 2, that has been keeping you in a like a Five of Cups energy, in a kind of, I'm going to focus on the spilled cups energy, right? During this time, definitely be gentle with yourself. Take space for yourself to really feel out everything you're doing, saying, and especially acting. For some of you, might just need to change up some habits. See how you can help yourself. See how you can be stable for yourself, but also so you can help call out those habits and those characteristics that are not serving you. And for some of you, indulging is fine, but I'm hearing that you definitely want to maybe cut that or keep it in moderation. I definitely feel like you guys are going to be focusing more on the physical aspects of life. And I'm getting, for some of you, you just need to spend some time. Like, understand that time waits for no man, but you just got to take the time that you want to do the things that you want. Understand that you are stable and you can do it. Use your voice and call yourself out if you need to, just like I am calling you guys out, group 2. And I just wanted to say that I pulled out a card from my focus deck, and your card is titled Change. And Change says, to find the things that serve me wrong and change the tides to a glorious song, knowing that you've righted your wrongs and now your new days are filled with glorious songs. So there's definitely a sense of rebirth with you guys. Something has ended, and now is a potent time for change. Know that you're going to get in as much as you put in, and it's important for you to call yourself out if you feel like you're not physically doing as much as you could for your manifestations during this time, group 1. Don't allow yourself to dwell on the things that happened in the past, or more importantly, don't allow yourself to even dwell on the things that make you feel bleh. Okay, just continue to call out yourself when you feel that way, and to work towards that solid foundation for yourself. Okay, so group 2, I also want to pull out a yoga deck card for you guys. Oh, okay, yes. Alright, beautiful. So you, group 2, got this beautiful card, which is Ardhana Shavaskanasana. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I tried. And this is a half shoulder stand, so really great for your heart and throat chakra, and even your third eye to your root. So the affirmation to go along with this beautiful stretch is, I allow my inner beauty to shine forth. Beautiful. Allow your inner beauty to shine forth, and allow the beauty surrounding you to just show that within yourself. I'm seeing that the past has ended and changing times are now. Step out of your head and allow yourself to be more into the physical reality, and let me know what parts of this video resonated with you. Of course, I would love to know any comments or suggestions down below. Comment them down below, press that thumbs up so I know so, and can continue to make more videos like this one. And if you haven't already subscribed and you want to join the family, then what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and post bell notification. I post daily, and I would love to have you part of the journey. And fam, it's been I really want to just thank everyone and every being here today, and I hope you have a fantastic day.